Talk about this ACY insanity. And I'm curious, the person, or if there was anybody who ever bought on ACY, like they bought right at 1586 and they're still holding currently right now. Like, what are you thinking? I thought it was gonna keep going. After I watched it from 450, I just sat there and watched it run all the way up. And I finally pulled the trigger at 1574 and it started failing on me. That's how they do it. You have that discipline, you don't pull the trigger, You're like, I can't chase after it, And then when you finally do, it's the end of the road and it's too late. And you're that guy who bought at the top. Third day in a row that WKEY has had a massive spike. The second news hit and then just fade off the rest of the day. Definitely something going on there. Algo trades or something. Oh my goodness. You guys see that? And we traded this morning. I told you guys. Sometimes you can have the right idea, but your timing could just be off. All the way up to $16 from 13, a $3 rip. And we even said it too in the live that watch. They're probably going to put a press release out talking about that luxury auction. How did it go? And I bet I haven't even looked at the news yet. And I bet you that's the press release they put out. Some just fluff. Oh, it's a new one now. So, Whiskey's WhisFans.com platform to launch physical and digital collectibles, non-fungible tokens in football. And that's what caused this large spike. I took a 5K loss on this thing this morning. How do you think that makes me feel? Right here. If I can bring it over. 5.6K I lost on it. But you see the idea that we had this morning. We had a good idea. It pulled back for 3 straight days. If you zoom out on the chart, it loves to spike. We were just early to the party. Like we just said, even said it in chat, this stock is probably gonna do a press release and pump up the stock, and look what happened. Yeah, that's upsetting, but is what it is. Timing's off. Oh, hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the party. So as you can see, we traded WKEY for a 5.6K loss. But you know what else popped off today? ACY. ACY popped off and absolutely destroyed it, making almost $35,000 on ACY. This was a YOLO trade. This was luck. I've seen this price action before, and I honestly got lucky. I really did. After this crossed up and above 10, the volume pumping into this thing, I just visualized it and seen it at least hitting $15, $20. It's a nano float stock. The float on this thing is what? 1.2 million? Something stupid. 1.2 million is the float on ACY. I got in on it. I put my stop down at 8 with 15,000 shares. I could have easily taken a big loss on this, but I accepted that. You guys all know I've been searching for that home run trade the past few days. It hasn't happened. Today was finally the day I got what I wanted. I walked away. I put my stop in at 8. And I tried staying away, I did. But my phone was just blowing up from Nathan, Dekmar, Madaz, all tweeting about ACY. Even my brother was hitting me up about ACY. So the FOMO got there. I had to come back. And when I came back, I see I'm up 34K. I'm locking that in. But if I would have continued to held, now we're playing the what if game. This could have easily have been a $90,000 to $100,000 in one day, guys. That's insane. That's life-changing money. Most people have to work 2 years of their life working hard labor for a company or a job or a boss that they hate to make 100K. The possibility with the stock market, guys, I'm telling you, learn this game. It's so rewarding once you learn it. All about managing your risk, discipline, knowing when to pull the trigger, knowing when not to pull the trigger. This thing was a beast today. I'm still even shocked I made 34K on it. I really am. Just insane. I would not touch it the rest of the day, though. I'm not even tempted. I locked in my Easter basket. And that's another thing, guys. The market's closed tomorrow, Friday. So we have a 3-day weekend. Market's closed Friday. It's a new month. We'll be back in here on Monday, April 5th, to start a new month. We had a lot of stocks pop off today. We really did. KELYB. KELYB. This thing from $24 to $56. This is a history runner as well. KELYB. I also traded this today. KELYB, 3,000 shares after it topped out here. Pulled back to the VWAP and got real tight. 3,000 shares at VWAP. Selling it up at the top. I thought we were going to break up over that 40 and run up to $50. I sold it, made 5.8 thousand. Then this thing wants to pull back down to $28, $29. And from there, rip up $20, $30 to $57. Insane. Insane. I've seen it before, guys. Right here. History repeats itself. KELYB. There's the ticker right there. This chart is from August of 2020. This is why I save these charts. Whenever there's a stock that goes parabolic, supernova, I'm going to save that chart. We seen KELYB popping off this morning. Immediately what I did was I went into my folder, my desktop, and I go to my Epic Charts, Supernova Parabolic. Look at all these charts here I have saved from the past runners. So I want to see real quickly, how did this move in the past? What was its personality? Stock ripped up, got a pullback, continued to push up higher, non-stop, all the way up from $28 to $90, and then fell all the way down and went sideways. So this stock in the past has shown me that it likes to run and run huge. KELYB 22. There's still my line from way back in August, October, whenever this ran last time. Insane. We're seeing all kinds of stocks pop up and explode today. MDLY from 750 to 1250. LTRPB. Even this one, it started heating up yesterday. From $50. This thing ran from $50 all the way up to $110. All within the first 40 minutes of the market open. You all remember UUU. This thing popped up today. RAIL. Beautiful comeback. This was the #1 stock with WAFU yesterday. Look at that morning sell-off. Bottoms out at 550. Just epic comeback all the way back up. And it tops out at the previous day's close at 650. Beautiful runner. DISCB. All these just random stocks are just popping up and just running super, super huge. These are account killer stocks, so you have to be careful with these types of stocks. DISCB yesterday ran here from 70 up to 150. And then if you fast forward to today, zoom in on this, it wedged out right here. Nice little wedge right here out of the open. Out of this wedge from 134, this could have easily ran up to $200. Easy. But it fell to the downside. It fell all the way down to $102. Wicked moves out here, guys. This could be the fire or the torch that lights up April. If this continues, watch for April to be super hot with low float stocks. Even GME got a nice little pop today. From 188 up to 195. Nice pop, and it's looking to maybe retest that $200 again. But I'm still blown away by this ACY. That was just insane. I got lucky with that. I really did. I really got lucky with it. And I was telling everybody in chat, stay away from ACY because it's on the AMEX. Knowing what exchange your stock is trading on, this company came out with news that they're filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. or something. And that's what got this stock up and going. The company's filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. That's what got this stock up and running. It kept getting halted. And if you've seen my video that I've released like 4 months ago, it's titled Paying Attention to What Stocks Exchange They Trade On, something like that. Knowing what exchange your stock is trading on. That's what it's titled. For a moment, all we seen for a second was AMEX stocks. Every morning they were running from $2 to $10, $5 to $50, $10 to $100. But during the run-ups, the AMEX would halt them. And they would halt it for 2-3 hours, and they'd all be running on no news. So they were all pump and dumps. They'd halt them for 2-3 hours, and then when they reopened them 50% lower. So if that stock ran from $10 to $70, they halted it, be halted for 2 hours, they'd reopen it at like $20. Like something stupid. So that's what scared me about these AMEX stocks. But the whole day I kept telling the chat, don't touch ACY. Don't touch ACY. Don't touch ACY. Then I start seeing Madaz tweet about it. Dekmar tweet about it. Nathan tweet about it. All these different traders start tweeting about ACY. I pull it up. Volume is just pumping stupid into this stock. Like what Takashi69 says. Stupid. Just stupid into this stock. Nano float at 1.2 million. Touches $10 and starts to pull back. I immediately think, bet, this thing's gonna run up over 10, up to 20. That's my immediate thought. Enter in on it. I put a stop down $2 lower to give it room to breathe. Because you'd hate to put a stop very close, get stopped out, and then the stock rip up $7-8. You know, that mess with your head. So I like to give my stocks room. So I can afford it. I can. Give your stock room to breathe. Runs up. Boom. Make that money. I mean, we called it by 11:30 today. We were done because nothing was really popping off and going on. WKEY was looking like it wanted to perk up this morning. Just couldn't break up over that previous day's close and hold up above 14. And it crumbled down to 13. And then look what happens. It just boom, all the way up to $16, a $3 rip. And then right back down to where it came from. And then all these stocks just started coming up and popping off. KELYB, LTRPB, MDLY, GNLN, MOXC, ACY, KOSS. That I'm having a hard time remembering these tickers. They're tongue twisters. GNLN. From 5 up to 6. Very choppy and messy though. See now TYHT's popping off. Look at that. Something's going on, guys. These stocks are starting to... I love it. I love it. This is going to motivate other stocks. Look at 75% of stocks in the market are pushing into the green. 25% are making new lows. all these stocks are popping off and running, it's going to motivate other stocks and sectors to heat up and take off. Traders want to chase after everything because they think it's going to be the next ACY, KELYB, stocks like that. If you guys traded ACY today, leave a comment. Did you guys trade it? Kill it? Did you screw it up? What'd you learn from it? I got lucky on ACY. I really did. KELYB, 5.8K. And then ACY, the big boy here, 15,000 shares at 10. Selling up near 13. $34,000. Boom. Who's out here doing this? Who's out here doing this? Nobody. The guru that you see trading live on YouTube, they're probably out here making $100. And they're sweating about that. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, join the Wolf Pack, click that join button, join us, join the Wolf Pack and the community here at Trading Learning 101. We're out here, guys, and it's only getting started. Got a lot of good traders in here. Hawk Driver, Deviating, Shada, DNA Investments, Armanda, Steve Beth, Dub, PRD, Anchorman, Paper Cuts, K-Man, Res Smith, Irish Wolf, AG Capital. All of you guys are in here every day. R. Thorne, Ray, Super Tech, all of you guys. Such a killer day. Gotta pay attention to these NFT stocks. They're the hot thing right now. Nice rounding bottom there on DLPN. Bottomed out at that 12. Look at that. Just nice $2 rip to the upside. Very nice. So if we got DLPN running, we might see TKAT pop off. You just got to stay up with these stocks. Keep flipping back to them, pulling them up. Stocks like to move days after. They really do. Just because it's at the backside of its move doesn't mean it's not tradable. So we patiently sit, wait, flip through all of these charts, keep monitoring them, wait for a good setup, and just patiently wait. Beautiful rounding bottom right there. Rounds out, starts to move up, gets that momentum. Then you get that euphoria push. All right, you guys on YouTube, last day of the week. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Click that join button. Join the Trading Learning 101 Wolfpack. You guys are missing out. You really are. We're an up-and-coming community. We're on the rise. We're growing every single day. Every day. The only way up is up. Just like DLPN here. Show up every day, learn something new, you're educating yourself, you're going to get better and better and better and better compared to the people out there who just sit there and trade from their phone on Robinhood, Webull. They don't study, they don't show up, they follow alerts, they chase after stocks. They will slowly bleed out and blow up, and then they'll start looking for a community. That's what will happen. And how ironic is it? We have Easter this upcoming Sunday, and we get Playboy. Their mascot is a bunny. Playboy goes on a rip from 19 up to 25.50. I mean, how ironic is that? Now DLPN is really starting to rip. This market's starting to heat up, guys. For sure. This starts to heat up like this and stay like this, I'm going to be more aggressive. For sure. This is when you start being aggressive, when you see all these stocks starting to explode like this across the board. Because this is where you make your money. This is where you make it right here. You get on a hot streak and these stocks are exploding. You could make your salary in a year, in a couple weeks. And then when things start to slow up, you could chill out and sit back. And people are all like, come on, I need a stock. I need something. Look at even Jan, real fast rip. $3 to the upside. It's looking good, guys. It's looking really good. It's getting me excited for next week. So let's see if this continues. Let's see how this market closes. We still got 2 hours. Hopefully you guys have a good Friday. Have a good Easter if you celebrate it. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. And reset. Study this weekend. Enjoy the time with the family. And be on that hustle and grind, guys. The possibilities with the stock market are endless. You just got to study and learn this game. You really do. And you have to be here every day